Howdy everyone, I am Grimith, and welcome to Let's Get On With It, specifically, Let's Get On With It Live. This is Daggerfall Unity, latest version, and boy oh boy do we have a new run. I've had a poll running for about a month now. Late January is when I furred it up. Between Practical Magic and From Noodle Arm to Flyweight. Let's go over the loser first, Practical Magic, who lost crushingly. Use one of the following classes: Bard, Battle Mage, Healer, Mage, Nightblade, Sorcerer, Spellsword. Never use the Spellmaker. Never wear cast when held magic items, and may only use the cast when used and cast when strikes advantages in the item maker. The theme in mind there was to be a Cercinate Spell Mage, who only use the tried and true methods of spellcasting to rockabilly their way through Daggerfall. And it certainly would have been a harrowing challenge. It would have been a primary offensive caster, and on top of that, not one where I could stack a bunch of advantages in my favor. I've been limited to leather armor, wouldn't have had many spell points per level. Would have been tragic. Would have had 2 times intelligence and spell points at highest, unless I chose Sorcerer, who can't recharge magicka naturally. That's not what the viewers voted for in the Discord reaction poll. It was pretty brutal. Let me take a look. Yeah. Over 2-to-1 deficit. From Noodle Arm to Flyweight is our winner, and will be what we embark upon in this broadcast. Create a custom class starting with 10 strength. All weapons except hand-to-hand are forbidden. Offensive magic is permitted. Keep the skill advancement dagger above average for custom class. Never use a cart to hold items. Raise strength to at least 60 without lycanthropy, but other shenanigans are valid. And may tally to exit upon dungeon completion. Now, I haven't done a whole lot of theory crafting involving this run, even though it was the likely winner of the poll, based on initial results back in January. So, I don't know what steps I'm going to take. We're just going to roll with the punches, much like we did with the Linguist run. I don't expect this run to be the most harrowing of all of the runs we've done, but we'll see where the road takes us. It's only strength, and we'll be able to bolster that. Hell, I'll be able to bolster that in character creation. I'm not limiting myself to 10 strength whenever I roll for my bonus points after I make the custom class. Unlike what I did with the first luck-proof one, where I kept rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling until I found a situation where luck stayed at 10 and got 0 bonus points. We'll see where the road takes us, though. That's that. Exclamation mark conduct in the Twitch chat will basically print out what I just read over from Noodle Arm to Flyweight, and exclamation mark Unity will link you to where you can acquire and learn more about Daggerfall Unity. Alright, we got that together. Good. I'm almost proud of you all. Fucking losers. Let's get started. So, we've dabbled in all the provinces. At least once. Except here. Maybe. Maybe not. But I don't recall, whereas I can definitively recall runs of all the other races. So we're heading here. Ellenwood. Wood Elf. We're going to play a Wood Elf. Part of a tall, fair-skinned people known to be extremely agile and quick. They have a natural affinity for the bow and arrow, and all members of their race have some ability with that weapon. Ha. See about that. There are well-known wood elves in most every class. The arts theory are their particular forte. Is your character to be a wood elf? Yes. Select thy character's gender. We're going to click female on this one. There is a, you'll see the character portrait. Tops what Ursilia's was in the Linguist playthrough. It's going to be awesome. We're going to choose custom class, of course. Ta-da! And the first thing we do is lower strength down to 10. Great. Intelligence goes up to 60, willpower goes up to 60, agility goes up to 60, endurance goes up to 60, agility doesn't have to be 60, because speed can be 60. And we can lower personality to 40, really I could lower that to 10, and as we unravel during the luck-proof runs, we can lower luck to 10 too, but let's not do too much attribute alteration. We're supposed to be challenged here, right? Good enough. We'll call this Flyweight Potential. Right. So our skills are going to be Critical Strike. Mm-hmm. Hand-to-hand. Mm-hmm. Running. Mm-hmm. Our major skills are going to be Destruction, going to be Jumping, and Restoration. As for our minor skills, we have, I don't feel like doing Alteration. We've got a Climbing, we've got a Dodging, we've got a... Stealth, we got a Streetwise, we got a... I can do Alteration, I guess. Sure. Alteration, Climbing, Dodging. Don't care about Medical, fuck you, Mercantile. Stealth, then Streetwise, and Swimming. That'll be fine. Wonder Bubbles. Now, disadvantages. We're going to ensure... It's fucking fun, man. Accessibility, they say, right? What the hell? What kind of fucking thin text is this? It's definitely one thing I strongly approve of in Daggerfall Classic as opposed to Unity. Fucking accessibility. Someone with poor eyesight, I strongly disapprove. Forbidden weaponry, all these things. Including missile weapons. Fuck your bows. They're dead to me. And as for the other two things... bucklers are dumb. And round shields are dumb. There you go. That's our 7 disadvantages. Only hand-to-hand is the permitted weapon. Is climbing good? So, like, Daggerfall Unity attempts to make more use of it. Like, it's necessary if you don't have any accessibility at all to levitation. But if you have levitation, climbing is not useless. Like, having that as a minor skill is nice so that you don't slip off walls as much. Climbing sees marginally more use than swimming. We'll put it like that. Alright, so that's our disadvantages, and what the hell is this dagger? We need to get that above average. So let's put our hit points. What the hell is that effect? I didn't really pay much attention to this whenever I was doing this test run. What the fuck are you people doing? Pango, is this your fault? Was this buried in the changelog? I guess I could go a bit over the changelog for this newest version of Yonder game. Let me pull that up. There are 2 main things that have been... It's not a good sign. I've lost all of my frames. I have lost connection to the internet. Motherfucker. Gonna have to call company tomorrow if I'm gonna have to deal with more instability like this. Not gonna be able to function. Not okay. Well, we still have each other local recording. Though, I might just completely vaporize this video. Into the ether it goes. It's not a good sign. We were live for, what, a half hour before we started having connectivity issues? Local recording was going for 10 minutes. What a fucking day. Now I know this might be a problem that persists beyond when the Switch was made yesterday. Reconnection successful. Hi, viewers. That's not a good sign for our time together tonight. We're gonna keep track of when the next time that happens is. Alright? And, you know, if that happens again before another half hour, that means we're gonna add that to the list of phone calls I'm going to be making tomorrow. And, it will also most likely spell an end to tonight's broadcast, should that happen again. Something to look forward to. Right. So, as I was saying, Daggerfall Unity, the latest version that we're running, 10.19. Enemy fall damage has been implemented by Pango, and magic item on-held degradation has been added by Numidium. And there's been a number of general fixes and improvements added as well. But your two largest changes are going to be the magic item on-held degradation. On-equip degradation still isn't there, and periodic effect reroll. And then enemy fall damage being added. I don't know how that's going to change our experience with the game. So yeah, and then the fucking font thing. So, anyway, we just went over disadvantages. I give that dagger above average, so we're going to add a few advantages for this character. Let's do athleticism. That adds +4 to the dagger. That damn dagger effect. Athleticism, not that useful, but what the hell. We're also going to add an expertise in hand-to-hand. And that's like a +2 effect for expertise. And then you have increased magery. We're going to do 1.75 times intelligence. That's a +6 to the dagger. If I took away athleticism, I could put its +4 into that, and it increased magery 3 times intelligence. But I'm meant to have a bit of a challenge here, while still having some spellcasting potential. And then finally we'll have rapid healing general, which is another +4. So there we go. We're above average. This character will take longer to level up. We're not going to fiddle with the reputations at all. This character is not a Khajiit. I selected Wood Elf. It's irrelevant, except for cosmetics, anyway. Other than, like, a few, like, resistances that a few races have. Okay. Character background. We have a certain degree of training with the only weapon class we can use. With thieving skill we've been studying the longest. Running is going to be super easy for me to increase. Critical striking, less so. We're going to go with dodging, because I really don't want to get hit. What motivates you into a life adventure, we'll select fame. Preferred criminal method is fairly confident this is irrelevant, so we'll say bank robbing. Given your choice of reward, you would most likely choose an interesting book. Of the most important survival skills you picked, one of the most important survival skills you picked up was how to haggle with merchants. You are an active child. Will not pick a better brawler because I don't think this character was doing a whole lot of brawling. You were doing a whole lot of losing. So, faster. You can get most of the things you want by stealing from scholar types. The one skill you cannot work without must be dodging. As a child, your nickname was not Scrapper, but Quicksilver. What god of any do you worship? None. Your frail health as a child has made you easily tired. That will dock our fatigue a few points. There we go. As for character name, I haven't come up with one. I don't have like a clever or witty one. So we're gonna see what random spits out for us. Lysandra Bluewood. Lilith Slurva Nightvale.
I know what you're trying to do. It won't work.
Hi there, Shaman. Thank you for upsetting Bob Page. We kind of need that help tonight. Philandra Riverbrook. Larelandra Fern Lake. Euphina Shadythorn. Okay. Casna Forestwood. Relina Ivywin. Lylurtha Shadybrook. Minna Ivy Hollow. Islandra Forest Pool. Sylphina Springwind. Silisandra Shady Lake. Silisphina Lagothea Pine Pool. Casnia Willowbrook. Minlurtha Shadythorn. It's fated to be. Alright, Minlurva. We'll call you Minnie. Character portrait. Look at these fine, wonderful character portraits that the female Wood Elves have on display. This is the one that we're picking. You're welcome. As for rolling... Oh, hey! Wow! Sweet! That's my personal luck score for this one moment. Had my eyes closed and was looking away. We got 10 bonus points on strength on top of 14 bonus points. And we didn't do too bad for the rest of the attributes. 8 on luck, 6 on speed, 1 on personality, 10 on endurance, 4 on agility, 6 on willpower, 6 on intelligence. Alright, we can work with this. Let's smooth out some kinks there in the system. 115 spell points. Wicked sick. Alright. We'll put these in the speed. And we'll have our work cut out for us. As one of the goals of this conduct is to get the strength up to at least 60. Yep. Alright. Skill point investment. We're going to do hand-to-hand. We can certainly train up all these things. That's going to take money. Major skills-wise, I'm actually going to invest in Restoration. And minor skills-wise, we'll go ahead and pour that into dodging. Reflexes will be very high, enemies will move quicker, but we'll advance a little faster. Huzzah! But, I mean, if I chose low or very low reflexes, or played it anything other than very high, that would be less of a challenge for us. Alright, great. Minlurtha Shadythorn. Minnie Shadythorn. Great.
"400 years after Tiberseptim's reign, the beginning will meet the end, and the bloody circle will close at the empire of Tamriel. The unworthy heirs of the Septim dynasty have allowed the bonds of the empire to weaken and crack. Uriel Septim, the Seventh, cannot repair what his ancestors ignored. The provinces fight among themselves like neglected children, drunk with rebellion, and one indomitable power hides himself, but not forever."
So, if you didn't understand that, shit's going down in the Iliac Bay.
Excuse the gloom, but none may know of this meeting.
What the fuck?
The nature of my trouble is darker still.
Did you not have a date for Valentine's Day?
Over a year ago, King Lysandus of Daggerfall died honorably on the field of battle.
That's nice.
He was as loyal a subject, ally, and friend, as you are.
Not saying much about him.
I did grieve for him. But his spirit does not rest.
Okay.
With a spectral army, he haunts his former kingdom, crying for revenge. I do not know why a good and loyal man would be so cursed. Perhaps you can find the answer and close the marble jaws of oblivion, bringing peace to his soul.
All right.
I ask this as your emperor
Fuck.
and your friend.
Still fuck.
I have one lesser request.
Sure.
Several years ago, I wrote a letter to the Queen of Daggerfall.
All right.
It never arrived.
I mean, can't imagine the postal service
The letter
here
was
is that
of a
reliable.
sentimental and personal nature. If you find and destroy that letter, I will be grateful.
Instead of making photocopies of it, sure.
Now, my champion, rest well this night. For tomorrow you sail for the kingdom of Daggerfall.
Fuck, it's dark, I don't have dark vision! Anyway, that's not Tharn. Over by his side. Tharn's been dealt with, you know. That's what happened in Arena. You wake and look around the room, we got fucked. We narrowly survived. Congratulations. We're not saving. We're not using the tutorial. Well, we will save. Didn't save the It doesn't matter. Fine. Oh, it must be under... Ah, yes. That's what it was. Alright, cool. I forget that there's a character switching thing. I switch to that, we'll just go ahead and delete that. No longer exists. So, Minerva Shadythorn, that fucking face, that's gonna haunt the hell out of me. Alright. Primary skills, 5 to 9 hand-to-hand damage. Not too shabby. It's definitely more strength than I expected to start with. 18, 20, 24. And then the skills dodging went up to a whopping 32%. Miscellaneous, what the fuck ever. Intelligence, fairly clever. Willpower, strong-willed. Agility, dexterous. Endurance, hardy. Personality, unremarkable. Speed, fleet-footed. And luck, fairly lucky. History, talks about that. You grew up on a farm, became quite agile from continually rounding up wandering sheep. Wonderful. We became an acrobat. Our parents were upset. We eventually ran away from home. We learned to box and dodge in a small village deep in the forest. We had a great destiny ahead of us. Yes. All the other villagers. There was a boy being pursued by black-clad agents. Yeah. It was great. Then we were eventually... Our luck ran out. We tried to make an illegal withdrawal at the bank. But thankfully we aided a prince of the Emperor. And so... Great. I have almost no knowledge of Skyrim's game mechanics. Having never played the game personally. I've never seen a need to learn them. So equipment... Woo! Obviously, the sword's useless to us, and as a matter of fact, happy birthday to the ground. We have some books, King Edward Part 9, and The Real Berinzia Part 5. Alright, everyone. You ready? And a 1. And a 2. And a... Ow. Ow. Later, nerd. Fucking lever. Okay, bye. Welcome outside. That's Privateer's Hold for you. A dungeon can't conquer me unless I actively try to play the motherfucker. We had a little detour there to grab a bit of loot. We're fucking out. We're heading for Gothway Garden, which is up this, I was about to call it a slope, and that wouldn't be accurate. It's steep incline, we'll say. Stretch our legs. The greatest danger on Privateer's Hold, and something you don't understand as a kid. Or, I shouldn't limit that, to age so much as experience is, what if you just fucking left it, instead of trying to kill everything in there? Of the mean human enemies, and the mean imps, the mean skeleton warrior. Just fucking left. So then we left. Ridiculously steep, all the same, we managed to climb up it. Go May. That's skill that you'll never see anywhere else. Only here at twitch.tv/Grimith. There's the Mages Guild, and it most certainly is open. We're to go for a horse, as is my birthright. Obviously, we're not going to be getting a cart, because we're never going to be using that. Interesting to flip back to Unity after playing Daggerfall Classic last month. How to get used to this draw distance and how the, like the models look. The draw distance in particular, obviously the monster infighting toggle I have on, that's pretty sweet. And because my character's favorite pastime is, bank robbing, we're naturally going to be borrowing money from the bank. Whether we repay it, we'll see. Alright, this shop will do. Give me that horse. We're not gonna devote ourselves to decorating our character. Let's sell these books. Thanks. He says he's not gonna spend time thinking about decorating his character, but you know, I always find a way to get suckered into fashion. Might not be too bad if we find a helmet for the character, I'm just throwing that out there. Ah, jumping horse. I've missed you. Yeah, if you don't repay the loan within a year, your reputation falls. People get very sad about that. Can't fathom why. Now, because viewers voted on this run instead of the Cercinate Mage run, we're gonna have the freedom to make a few spells, and Lord knows we're going to need the help. Minnie Shadythorn, apprentice of the Mages Guild. You're damn right. What's in the spell book? This shit. Didn't mean to cast that, but we did. What I was about to say is, this shit's dumb. but sure, we'll cast Slow Falling. What the hell? Right, so first thing we need is a heal health spell. And we won't make that for 2 levels. We want that to get some oomph as we level up. Yeah, sure. Although it will make for a shitty train spell. So, we'll call this a tonic. And then we'll heal fatigue. We'll call this caffeine. Then we will get a levitate spell, and we'll call this Icarus. We'll get a free action, and we'll call this a fuck you spiders, and we'll give this a sexy icon that will totally not be even remotely fucking ominous at all. Yeah, balloons with interest. It's not that much, though. Alright, looking good so far. Cure Disease and Cure Poison wouldn't be too bad. Because, you know, we are playing Daggerfall Unity, where that is abound. How... Why don't we just have lower quality Cure Disease and Cure Poison right now, and then we can update these later on in the game? I don't like that casting cost, especially with my maximum spell points, but this at least gives us a chance, you know? A chance. Cure Disease, we'll call this. And Cure Poison. If nothing else, if I get myself into a terrible situation, I can just save and load the game ad nauseum. Ooh, God. Oh no. One idea I had was using the Fortify Strength spell, but... Ooh, that's, it's a little... That's rough. It's rough for me to cast. Things are a lot different when your maximum spell points are sitting at 115. We do need a water breathing. We gotta get that lined up properly. We do need a water walking. And when I say need, I mean I would like these things. They are things that are good and useful. And we'll keep the casting cost where it is on that. I won't add a light effect to that to have a floating candle. Whatever. And the effect we'll add for that will be bubbles. We'll even call it bubbles. Cure Disease, Cure Poison, Bubbles, Fuck You, Spiders, Icarus, Caffeine, and Tonic. Not gonna bother making a recall because I'm just going to telly the exit out of dungeons. But how expensive would that be, out of curiosity, because I don't have mysticism? You know, it's not impossible. We're not gonna worry about it. A damage spell would be pretty nice. Yeah, so we're gonna do that. Let's go ahead and make a damage health spell. It's gonna be a training spell. And then we'll combine that with a heal health. And then we'll combine that with a... Oh, let me think. probably an alteration effect. I could do a minor shield thing. What else do I want to do? I could do that with like a minor, like, other spell thing. Do that with a jumping thing. Right, jumping is a, jumping. How expensive would slow fall be to add to that? It's not too bad. That wouldn't be too bad. What would jumping be like? Yeah, that's just as fine. We'll call this, Hot Foot. Hot Feet? Hot Foot. Hot Foot. There we go. Great. Spells made. That's everything I care about. We can sort these, because we have that power. And I don't have to worry about this resorting itself, annoyingly so. We'll do an alphabetic thing for now. Not too shabby. Great. How's it going, BT Dubs? You doing alright? Doing alright. Hey, how's it going? Why don't you give me some training in... just to make so that this won't take too long, and... you know, we've got the spell points, and we've got the, well, we got the gold. Lord knows we have the gold. How's it going? We obviously want to be in a situation where we can punch some folks, but I'd like to get to level 2 first. Probably a bit old-fashioned. Good. Wait, what? Oh. Oh, okay. Neat. Something I have to get used to in Daggerfall Unity is that the spells cast slower than Classic. We got spoiled by that. Only 4? Alright, whatever. Damn face. Alright, level 2. It's gonna be the easiest level for us to gain. Interesting. The game wants you to fire the spell, so it won't recast it. Instead, it'll focus on recasting something that, you know, it knew it could cast. Alright. We're gonna have to move this up to the top, then. I was hoping that Enter would automatically input that command for me. Okay. And of course, the mouse defaults to being here in the center of the screen, like it does for using magic items in Daggerfall Unity. I don't think this training spell's gonna work out for us. It's not even depleting my magicka. Alright, new plan. Fuck that spell. We're deleting that spell. We're making a new training spell. Get rid of you. We're gonna make that target the caster. We'll make it damage myself, but it'll heal myself, so it's perfectly fine. It's okay, we have the money to do that. After playing through the 2 runs of Luck Proof, man, spellcasting in this game for training purposes, more annoying. It's a good thing I don't have that many spell points. I don't spend that long doing it. At least there's that. Alright, Mage's Guild's about open. We'll just loiter out here for an hour. No big deal. Okay, let's try Hot Feet. Version 2. Damage. Health. Heal. Health. Jumping. Alright, the damage thing, it really doesn't want you to target caster only with that. I can't blame the game. I guess I can't blame the game, but come on, work with me here. You don't own me. I'll hurt myself if I want to. Damn it. Okay. How much more expensive would it be if we turn it to... Not really an effective training spell at that point. Give everyone incredible jumping power and slightly heal them. Here. We just won't have fun by fusing things together for training purposes. Here. Fire-based area around caster. I see. Wonderful. Glad we all get to enjoy that effect together. Alright. This time, for realsies, the spells were made. Go team. We're gonna pick up training in Restoration. And now, with no spell points to our name, we're gonna see about a quest. How about you give me a quest to do something like research notes instead of those other things? Yeah, sure. Ash Smith Grange, the King Wing Residence. 32 days. Alright, I must have misread that log. The King Wing Residence, Ash Smith Grange. Okay, let's try that again. Yeah, sure, whatever. We have the gold to spend. Wink. Are they? It has been so long since I've played Might and Magic 6. Howdy. If I were a quest person with research nodes, where would I be? The answer is not there. I'll try this door. This is one hell of a house you got out here in the middle of fucking nowhere. Howdy. Anyway, there's our research notes. Great. Now we get to travel all the way back because I chose not to get a recall spell. Here's our note from the Necromancers. Oh, excuse me, the Dark Brotherhood. Well, we had our fun time with them, and we're not going to care about that. You know, maybe I will make a recall spell just for situations like that where I'm not exiting dungeons. I am nominally capable of casting such a thing if I have all of my magicka. Get into saving some time. Could be necessary, especially to get me back to a temple. But I'll still keep the tele to exit option open. I didn't know, whenever I put this option up for voting, how much of a caster I would actually make this character. Thanks. I guess if I'm gonna do that, I might as well make a cheap lockpick. Don't mind me. Just thinking. Sort this here. Right. Save the game again. Under spells made, that's perfectly fine. Give me another research notes one as well. Wonderful. Vanmore. Sure. Of course, I promptly buy the fucking recall spell and then not put myself in a position to be able to cast the sumbitch, right? Let's rectify that. Think of the time saving. Gotta remember that I'm going to be leveling up significantly slower than I was during those luck run tests, those luck proof bits and bobs. And I can finagle Magica whenever I'm over in Vanmore. It's nice to press Y there and have that pop up. Good work. Just rolled my fucking eyes. They don't take credit at the ends. Sure, whatever. This is why we can't have nice things. Where the hell did you want me to be? Yamsley. How big is this place? Ah. We'll fix this. Vanmore. I don't even have the 5 gold. Well, we'll still fix it. We just... No, even camping out, we still got the full heal. All about traveling cautiously. Inns just speed you up a little bit. Howdy. I'm looking for this place. Thanks. Can't make your own marks and maps in Daggerfall Unity, but wasn't really a reliable thing whenever we fiddle-fuck with it in the luck-proof runs anyway. We're gonna blame that on emulation. Totally the game was designed better than that. And we promptly went the wrong fucking direction. Alright, yeah, sure, whatever. Of course, the Mages Guild is closed for a few hours. Go ahead and get the room. Sure. We'll get a letter from the Necromancers indoors. People delivering me letters indoors. What a novel concept. I hear you, Beer Force. I got brought up during the Luckproof streams too, possibly even by you. Being able to, like, mark that stuff on top of the store. I see that being pretty damn useful. It's not a bad idea. And you don't waste your fucking time. I don't know, I'm someone who enjoys wasting his time. You know, I wouldn't mind doing, like, a dungeon dive, but these quests are just dumb. So I don't want to do your dumb quests. I can't help you with research. The quests are dumb. I'm not too enthused about doing more research deliveries. We'll do 2 more. And then we're basically just gonna leave this place alone for a while. Is that an enemy in front of me? No, right. This is Daggerfall Unity. People linger around outside for a bit until you look away from them. Oh, shit. Knows Eternal Sunrise? Yeah. Fucking letters. That might be from... Yeah, Lady Magnessa. No, we'll be with you in a mo. I'm not buying a cart. Hope that answers your question. "15th of Morningstar." Woo! Free healing. Big boop. Yes, I'm aware. I'm aware of the holiday. Thank you. I haven't forgotten just because I walked in and out of a house. Hey, I'm here for my free healing. I have no diseases. I've heard of you, nothing good, get lost. Wow. These asshole Canera snobs. Fucking tell you what, man. Unbelievable. If I had a disease, though, once again I've been shot down. This is the good room. How's it going? Dangerous summoning. I'll pass. Fucking jerks, man. No one loves any of you. Let's, swing by Ripwitch before we portal back with the documents. Because we're over here. We're out in the neighborhood. How many taverns we have? We got a few. Which one did she want? It will be in this. The Redbird. Redburb. There's the Redburb. You know, I like that. That phrase, the Redbird. Not bad. Ah, like this jingle. How the hell you doing, Lady Magnessa? How's the fam? You haven't aged a day since the last time I seen you. Really, when you think about it, yeah. You've looked the same age since 1996. Anyway, she gives us some notes about the quest. Woo! Gonna go ahead and sleep here for the night. Or we'll have an early morning snooze. You know what? I know what'll help me get to sleep. Give me some wine. Beautiful. And then we'll combine that with caffeine. Just kidding. Alright. I'm out. Hey. So, like I said, we'll do one more fucking research delivery, and then we're gonna be done with the Mages Guild for a bit. Being a bit more reliant on skill training through trainers, just due to where the skill advancement dagger is. Orborn Wood, the Master Crop residence, sure. Give me my room. It's the same tavern design! Oh my god! It's like I never left. Let me stay up all night thinking about that. I could go back there and sleep and then travel, but... yeah, it's jarring to only be able to cast one recall between full rests. That's how it is. Oreborn Wood. I do enjoy the snowing track. It's good stuff. Hey. Oddly shaped little town we got going on here. Is it easy to become a... stuck in reality there. It's an incense and soft music, by the way, Bond Shop. As for whether it's easy... you'll need to have some health restoratives, and it's certainly luck dependent. You gotta find a lycanthrope, and then have it beat the shit out of you. So you need to survive the confrontation, but you also need to take blows. So it depends on how lucky you are. How's our chant to be looking? Well, you be the judge of many. That facial portrait was selected for... not for this clipping of the hair, but that look, which might be better than what Ursilia looked during the Linguist run. Yeah, truly a champion. We started with a pretty favorable strength score. We got 10 full bonus points after creating the class. When we leveled up to level 2, I slapped another 4 in it, so we got 24. Which is more than I expected to have at level 2. Yeah, levels aren't going to come quick for this character. Alright, I'm done with your fucking chores. We got some spending cash. You know, I don't think I meet the minimum qualifications to join the Fighters Guild, do I? Let me take a look at what their guild requirements are. I don't recall whether they care about hand-to-hand. Daggerfall. Factions. Fighters Guild. Following skills are used to determine guild rank. No. 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 Alright, so I'd have to put in some effort to be a member of the Fighters Guild. Well, no, the gloves are the only piece of armor I have. I started with them. Let's see, according to the Daggerfall wiki, well, the unofficial Elder Scrolls wiki, the following skills used to determine guild rank in the Fighters Guild are Archery, Axe, Blunt Weapon, Giantish, Longblade, Orcish, and Shortblade, which is more contracted than the, what skills they offer training in, which include things like Critical Strike and Jumping. So if those were on the list of things that we could use to join the guild, and Swimming, we might not be so bad off. Because I am always suspicious of information contained in reference documents online. You can blame that on my a 300s level history class I had my freshman year in college, like History 305, where the teacher, the professor, she had a mini rant on students using Wikipedia as references for their research. Sorry, Wood Elf, we're looking for real warriors to the Fighters Guild. Come back when you've learned something about weaponry, alright? I mean, you can do, like, not a part of the guild quests, which can raise your reputation with them, but I still don't meet the skill requirements. I like that little jitter, like, every time, like, the landing and the jumping, like, immediately resumes. Okay, yeah. So it has been. Same speed, regardless of whether I hold it down or not. It's good. Something I did miss, returning back to Daggerfall Classic, is being able to zoom in and out and fucking move this around. It's pretty damn nice, instead of just being, like, so claustrophobically, like, down here. And so anyway, I wanted to go beat up things. But I don't want to do it at the dumb Mages Guild quest. I don't feel like joining the Thieves Guild and Dark Brotherhood. We did that with the Assassin. I'm not committed to a temple. The Nightly Order is right out. I could just go piddle around in a dungeon on my own. I mean, that sounds intergalactically stupid, but I've got a dungeon in mind. And it's not going to be one of the crypts. Like one of the graveyard things where you go in, you get a little bit of loot, and then leave. No. Still have the room here? No. Couldn't remember. Alright. I mean, I've certainly done temple stuff in a number of playthroughs. Gelarius did quite a bit of temple stuff. And the Argonian Historical Reenactor playthrough. Just not really feeling it. Just because I don't have to worry about material requirements whenever I punch undead, doesn't mean I want to go fucking fight a wraith with this character. Or whatever the hell I might end up getting consigned to. Even Jules had a problem fighting a wraith. I love how I fucking pull up the map like I expect to line that shit up properly. What the hell's wrong with you, Grimith? A little bit before the sun rises. Thankfully, I'm not terrible at video games. I can see a clearing. It's almost like I know what Privateer's Hold looks like. A fucking stupid mound in the middle of nowhere. Like so many other damn dungeons in this game. Okay. It's not often that I fucking head back in the Privateer's Hold during a run, but here's where we are in our lives. Go over here and punch a skeleton warrior. It's actually a higher level than us. Oh, man. Why does 70 speed feel so fucking slow? Who plays the game with 70 speed? Come on. I gotta get used to fighting in this game, too. With the AI backpedaling like that. I don't know if I actually want to fight the skeleton warrior. That rat gave me some trouble. Let's go punch this human. There's a skeleton warrior back there too, but it's gonna be a human, like a thief enemy. I can rev up my attempts at dodging. People are gonna fucking hop into the stream and assume I'm at the beginning of the fucking game. Like, well, I must be here pretty quick. You haven't left Privateer's hold yet. I mean, it's irrelevant for my complaint that we fought at a lower speed. Because 70 feels so fucking slow. Fucking kill-stealing bastard. No one loves you. Well, at least you don't do, like, triple and double strikes. You're just obnoxious to fight. Obnoxious to be near. I don't know whether hand-to-hand weapons count as... I mean, it's not an edged weapon, so we shouldn't be subject to the damage reduction, right? I don't know that one for sure. Is there any better armor on you? Skeleton warriors so fucking much. They're one of the most annoying enemies in this entire game. It's not a good sign. It's not a good sign at all. There's that other skeleton warrior, of course, as I noted in that hallway. So we killed a rat. We looted someone's body. We practically fucking died. That's about how well I expected this shit to go. Thankfully, our character is a rapid healer. Not that you might be able to tell, but we have rapid healing in general. It's not quite regenerate health, but it's something. Go away. We're gonna beat up this rat again. And then we're gonna head down to beat up another rat. Consider this, a way to train my character. My character, by the way, whose skill advancement dagger is considerably above average. Again, this is 70 speed. It feels so abysmally slow. Who even plays with this? I know I just said that, but damn it. Okay, there's 2 archers here. I think I could take 1. I don't know about 2. 2's probably gonna be rough for your boy. Yeah, I didn't want to go to the graveyard. We did that with the assassin run. I kind of wanted to leave that alone. I wanted to go into a dungeon, like an actual dungeon. But, as I noted, all the Mages Guild quests are dumb. Send you into a dungeon. That are open to us at this moment in time. We can't join the Fighters Guild. We could have done a non-Fighters Guild quest for them. I didn't feel like doing anything with a temple. And I don't want to do anything with the Thieves Guild of Dark Brotherhood, because we did that last run too. So, we're here. That tonic spell doesn't do a whole lot for us because I designed it as a training spell. That archer has also been aggroed. The bat out here, but maybe I can lure it up here to play with the skeleton. Here, go play with each other. Wow, that fucking skeleton trucked down those stairs. That's kind of terrifying. I'll help. Oh, damn. Well, I got a hit in. It's too late to help. Fucking skeleton warriors. Idea. I also cannot equip round shields. That's something I forbade myself. Those and bucklers. We're not going to pick up the rest of this stuff. I have an idea. Come with me. Perfect. Oh my god, the Slayer. Fucking massacred them both. Alright, we're just missing a torso piece of lever. What else you want to kill for me? I can loot from. Man, that skeleton warrior is trucking. Oh, you're already waiting for me. We can do this together. Get him, Archer. Oh my god! He's unstoppable! Oh, man. The skeleton warrior got bored with me and chose to kill some rats. Dude. Okay. I want to see how far we can keep this going, so come with me to the bat down here. If you can. The AI in this game, even though it's advanced, still does have some trouble with doorways. Unfortunately, so do I. Of course, you're gonna have this fun fight at the table here. You know, reminds me of how I fought the Archer before in the past. Come along. Oh, there you go. Excuse me, Bat. We actually lost the skeleton. Now I'm stuck fighting this fucking glass cannon bat. Come on. Go meet each other. Go say hi. There we go. We got a good solid hit into the skeleton. Oh my god! Now, there is a human enemy down there. We might be able to lure them together. And although that's 2 doorways and a staircase on top of that, and I don't have a whole lot of room to dodge, I'm gonna be stuck down here. This is a terrible plan. We're doing it. Alright, we aggroed her. Okay, she's finding her way up. Sort of. There's this bat. Kinda didn't want to aggro this bat, but we did. This is so stupid. What I'm doing. This isn't the way to progress at all. Ah, this fucking skeleton, man. It's amazing how dangerous they are. Uh-oh. I was about to get shot in the back there. Okay. We might have made a match. Oh, I thought it was because the thief made her way up the stairs, damn it. Not this shit again. Alright, get in here. Come on. Don't stand there like you're gonna fucking shoot me with an arrow. Get in here. Here. Have fun. Don't you turn around to look at me. The thief's shooting at the skeleton. So that's good. No fucking way. This really is like I'm using like a summoning spell of Morrowind and I pulled out like a fucking skeleton or something. Hey, buddy. Not even remotely used to playing Daggerfall this way. This is funny. So, new plan. We could try to lead the skeleton, like, up the ramp to fight the bear and then that thief. But I don't have too much confidence in doing that. What I'm gonna do is lure the skeleton back up here, back up the stairs. We'll take him somewhere else. Come along. Yeah. The skeleton warrior is frozen at, what, level 3? That did too bad, whereas, the humans are my level, which is level 2. Because of my slower leveling speed, human enemies will have some trouble against non-human enemies. Of course, all enemies will have trouble navigating themselves through doorframes. Let's take you to the orc. Not that I expect the orc to do great, but I don't want to go visit the imp right now. Excuse me. Orc's like, what, fucking frozen at level 1? So that... At least we got our chest piece. Alright, my character is really tired at this point. My character does easily tire. So... I think we're gonna leave this reality. Farewell. Your only limitation, a lack of ranged weapon. Like, throws the shield at me, knocks me off the platform. Tumble down the stairs. Yet another body. Another tally mark on that fucking skeleton's kill sheet. It's certainly far more harrowing than, just me visiting a graveyard would be. Oh hey, we got stealth, backstabbing, running, and hand-to-hand. We definitely got the running, that's for fucking sure. We certainly were not lacking for running. And of course, it would be so much quicker if I stayed with, like, a skill trainer. But, I mean, we're having fun. Let's go back in again, sure. We're outfitted in some armor. We're not doing too bad. We got a little bit of gold to our name. Not counting all that gold we borrowed. Which I may or may not return. Of course, Imp uses the incredibly powerful nuke magic on the rat. Super effective. Didn't know whether I wanted to spend time fighting this rat or not, and really, I think the answer is yes. It actually is an enemy I can defeat. Without being obliterated. We've ended up attracting the other's attention, so now we can have a 2-for-1. A rat roast. It's like we're playing Fallout, Inferno. Any second now. Imp's gonna show up behind me and nuke me. What the? You'd hope the Imp used all of its magic up, but it still has its attack. This is the fate of any glamorous adventurer. Start off in humble beginnings, fighting rats. The struggle. Hey, buddy. The skeleton's like, I'm at full HP. I'm ready to kill everyone again. And I'm like, oh. Wonderful. Let's go feed everyone to the skeleton again. Rats. Definitely rats. Again, Bad takes a pod shot at me. Hey, buddy. Just wanted to make sure you knew I was here. Oh! Ran right into that. Let's get him, Bat. You and me. We got this together. Bats deal quite a bit of HP damage. They're fucking glass cannons in Daggerfall Unity. Oh no, my friend. You get back up here. Oh, that killed the imp. Guess it makes sense. Trucked through the door as it was closing. Help me, thief. You're my only hope. Other than this door frame. To the top. Yes! We did it! Now the double and triple strikes are gonna kill me, but you know what? It was worth it. I feel like we stood at a distance there where we were able to hit comfortably in melee. It wasn't too bad. And you know, this character does have more survivability than Elliot Spencer did. Alright. Good work, team. Good work. Man. What a fight. The last skeleton is in captivity. The galaxy is at peace. Then Ridley shows up, picks up the bones of the skeleton. Ow! Hauls them off. Then we have to chase Ridley to planet Zebes. And then at the end, the skeleton warrior will spare our lives, recognizing us. as its mother. It's a good story. Hey, I was in the middle of storytelling, you fucking asshole. Fucking glass cannon bat. You know what? I'm introducing you to the orc. I was gonna go fight the orc on my own, but you can come along and kill the orc for me. Like a jerk? I don't have enough HP for this shit. Of course, that's assuming that one of these two enemies can navigate through the fucking door frame. I have my doubts. Die, ruiner of stories! Yeah, good work, orc. You did it. I will spare your life. Ow. That's enough fun. With privateer's hold. Certainly not an effective way to train, but I was amused. What time of day is it? Alright. We'll ride back to Gothway Garden, have a nice, pleasant sleep. The tavern, and then I'll have to think about what I want to do next. That's fucking weird. Holding down the jump button with the horse up the hill. Horse is fucking gliding, I love it. It's like I'm fucking riding on like a riverboat. Yeah, you can get the enemies to turn their backs on you. Certainly easier to utilize that. So backstabbing, just not a very useful skill overall in this game. Sure, 3 times damage if the enemy's back is turned towards you, and you can finagle that through some invisible effects or, like, monster infighting, but just so unreliable to execute. It turns out enemies want to beat you up, and not turn their backs on you. Can't imagine why. Hey. I'll have some stew. Give me a room. Thanks. So, asking this character to be capable of completing a dungeon crawl quest, Medical stealth, backstabbing, dodging, restoration, hand-to-hand, critical strike. Maybe a bit of a tough ask at this moment in time. I mean, she looks like she means business. But, 5 to 10 damage, though. At least there's that. Hell yeah. At least there's that. Alright. I tell you what I'm gonna do. We're gonna... Yeah, what the hell? Every run we have explores something different, right? So I don't do this, so we'll get to see something different. And that's going to be doing quests for guilds when you're not a member. What the hell, right? Hunt for a giant scorpion, hunt for a giant spider. Okay, those both paralyze. We can fix that with free action. A rat infestation doesn't sound very interesting for viewers. Noodle limp wrist. Then a hunt for barbarians. Barbarian mercenaries. Mercenaries. Mercenaries! Fucking Rome Total War. Mercenaries. You know. Or, you know, those older Total War games in general where the unit card announces itself by saying the name of the unit card. Equites! Triarii! But of course, the best is Barbarian Mercenaries. Let's hunt for barbarians. They probably... they're not going to make noise. I presume this is going to take me to a dungeon, and they're going to spawn on me, not entirely dissimilar to giants, and if they don't, and I end up failing this quest and losing rep with the Fighters Guild, no big deal. These we could probably resolve with our free action. We might be able to beat one of these at melee combat at full health. And the rat one just doesn't sound very fun. I am Bador Kingfield. The Fighters Guild doesn't hand out charity work if I weren't short on fighters right now. I'd have to send you away, Mini Shady Thorn. I do need a fighter to chase off some barbarian that's running wild. Oh, it's just one. Doing like a Hulk Hogan impersonation? Running wild all over the place. Do it for me and I'll make sure everyone knows you're a stand-up wood elf. Sure. Well, that's not a dungeon. The Coppersmith residence, though? What the hell? Why not? Let's go beat up a barbarian, guys. Gonna have a lot of HP. Gonna go punch the fuck out of this barbarian. Punch each other. I mean... how could we lose? Yeah, so the thing I missed the most about playing Daggerfall Unity was the draw distance. The stability helps too, but really do dig this draw distance. Some good shit. Alright. Worried about accidentally punching a door and fucking guards spawn out of the ether to fucking kill me. Hey, buddy? Lord Kane? Fucking what? Oh, excuse me, Lord Kane. Didn't realize the Coppersley residence was such a big fucking deal here in Gothway Garden. You really clean up in the, really clean up there, that portrait. I tell ya. Anyway, I'm here to beat up a barbarian. He's like, that's my brother. Oh, I see. So, as we know, barbarians are a class that has a lot of fucking hit points, which isn't great. I don't really have a whole lot of room to maneuver and dodge around here, also not great. If I stand at too far of a distance, the enemy is going to try and punch me. Not great. I'm worried about getting too close to a door. Here's an idea. Hide up here. Oh, this shitty heal spell. Alright, let's do better. I didn't see any blood spurts coming out of the ether, so... But, it sounded like we landed several hits there, and I'll take that. It also may have been a wall punching sound. It is. I didn't realize the game would make sounds whenever you hit a wall. Fascinating. No guards? We didn't do anything bad? I think it's just the exit door if you hit that. That's bad. But not any of these other internal doors. Got my hopes up. Ow. We're losing this confrontation. This is actually going to be our first death. No one interrupts Lord King. I mean, we could retreat. That's fucking quitter talk, though. Huh! Huh! Nerd! I mean, the iron is better. Pick up the arrows. I could pick up this stuff and sell it, but... can't be asked. That's right, Super Kick Party! What the hell you doing, JG? Anyway, we won. I feel ya. I feel ya. Interesting beer force. Interesting. Anyway, turns out we didn't suffer our first character death after all. We prevailed against the mighty barbarian. Prom did not answer his pleas. Did you get cut up bad? A couple more jobs like this and you can write your own ticket into the Fighters Guild. We don't get paid for it. Our pro bono work. I guess. But a good word was put in. Not that we have an affiliation with them. But that reputation is being tracked behind the scenes. We did a good thing. Of course. It's not the button I meant to click. We still haven't learned anything about weaponry, so we can join them. But it's only the temple trainers that have their services offered to non-members at double price. Anyway, that was fun. Let's go... We'll sleep at a tavern. Actually, I'm going to look up something. I might do another one of those non-members Fighter Guild quests, but only if they send me to a dungeon. And I'm thinking that the Scorpion one might, but it also might just send me to someone's fucking house. I really don't want to go to someone's house. Okay, they all send you to local buildings. Okay. Great. So, I guess I don't even know who that is, Tagcroft. So the answer to your question is no. Alright, I'll fucking do something for the Fighters Guild. I could train there. Maybe not collapse from exhaustion. That reminds me of the, one of the quests from that quest pack from the version that the UESP links to that used to be maintained by Ancestral Ghost, which has the Mages Guild like offer you a quest to defend the guild from Daedra, which could end up turning out to be rats, or Daedroth, and your reward is what, like 100,000 gold pieces, 1,000,000 gold pieces, because the guild, like, the quest giver's fucking freaking out. Of course, you don't actually get that. But hey, potentially Daedroth. We still right. Okay. Well, we certainly got some hand-to-hand in that struggle. That confrontation. We even got a level. Good for us. There we go. Doing this is increasing our fatigue, as you can see, which is good stuff. Also getting some encumbrance. My max HP tracker is set to, like, 20. And obviously, I have my endurance modifier being factored in. We didn't do too bad for HP gain. It feels weird to be upping strength, but... well, it's pretty abysmal, and I wanted to punch people, and... one of the goals of the run is increasing that. I am looking at agility, because that hand-to-hand is governed by that. Or is it governed by speed? I'm pretty sure it's agility. And then, of course, actually speed, because speed's amazing. Yeah, hand-to-hand's governed by agility. I don't know why I thought it was governed by speed. Or why I said it was. Looks like we're training until the Mages Guild opens up again, so... really would like to work on restoration. So, we'll do that. We're not much of a spellcaster. We only get 1.75 times Magicka and spell points. Or intelligence and spell points. So we have 115 spell points with 66 intellect. We didn't even level up from that. Our skill advancement dagger is fairly high. I'm actually curious what the raw numeric value of that is, and for that I'll need to check my save. One moment as I pull open the Daggerfall Workshop folder and look at my save. Save data, skill, advancement. I thought it would be under that. Skills, skill uses, time last skill training, skill mods. What do you mean you can't find that? Yeah, I'm checking the wrong thing. I thought it would be under save data. May have just wasted my time. Well, now I'm logged into this. I can determine. Here we go. Career template. It should say in here. Advancement multiplier. Okay, I thought it would say skill. I guess I should have looked for advancement. 1.753846. Alright. Great. So it takes 1.753486 times as many skill checks in order for me to do advancing for my skills. In order for me to level up. Anywho, Mage's Guild's about to open. Let's go there. For as dumb as their guilds are, or their quests are. Oh. We're level 3. That means we got something for the main quest. Go do more Gaia's thing. Woo! Like I could fight fucking zombies at this point in my life. Can't even fight a skeleton warrior. Train me, senpai. Howdy. I want to do ingredient. Mummy wrappings. Azimuthal vectors, maybe? We can help him with his research, I guess. Doesn't that ask you to go to 2 dungeons, though? Definitely don't want to go to multiple dungeons for 5 rep. What a terrible offer that is. I'm not confident in our ability to beat up a mummy. That's the problem I'm having here. I don't think I could kill a mummy without a lot of cheese. Retrieving an ingredient is possible, but I hate finding ingredients like on the dungeon floor. Research notes, we've done that 4 times already. We certainly are not capable of casting the sleep spell. And, the Cercinate Open spell? I mean, we possibly could. I wouldn't be able to cast it that many times. But, the opening the box can be fun. I haven't done that for a few, playthroughs. No, I can't cast that. No, that's 156 spell points, and I only have 115, so... Good talk. I'm glad we spent our time here, but I'm just gonna leave. We're going to Daggerfall City. I did not mean to try to use magic items, wanted to look at the time of day. Okay. Let's go to the castle. They're kind of wonky distances from each other. I could always use recall to make this quicker. Here's what I'm thinking. I want to travel to have some time pass in game. So what I'm going to do is get a quest where I know I'm going to be traveling. This is going to proc my my rank with the Mages Guild raising. I'm fairly confident I have the number wang for that to happen. He said, yeah. It'll raise at least... No, it should be 2 steps. Yeah. Yeah. Then we can get some more different, better quests. More fun quests. Time for this asshole. Glad to see you two are still at it. Hey. Yep. A short shirt? 150 days? You got it. May cost us most of our spell points, but damn it, we'll throw down a recall for that for sure. Stars forbid having to travel all the fucking way back here. I'm gonna pop in by the Mages Guild, because I would like to get some training before I go. I'm a bit more concerned about skill levels with this run. It's harder for me to up them. Also nice that we haven't had any other internet snafus since character creation. One of the reasons I did want to broadcast tonight, or did want to broadcast in general, though I hadn't planned on tonight or doing this, was to test how the internet is going to perform with the changes to my cable service providing. That happened yesterday. Hey. Is Trainer here? Yes. Train me. Okay, to Shedungeon. Only 15 days. It's not too bad. You can see the time differences there over, like, longer trips. Sleeping at an inn versus camping out. I might as well just take care of this while I'm here. Travel somewhere first recklessly, then travel there cautiously. Not only does it set the time to something that will probably be more convenient for you, but it gives you the full heal, while saving you time. We'll tell the banner to shut up, because we've played this game enough times. Hey, you alright up here? Great. See if we can beat up some mage healer types. Oh, for fuck's sakes. I just rolled my eyes. Oh, if it's level 3, better pull out the poisons. I am healthy, the game says. Blind sack of shit game. I'm silenced. Oh, that could be harmful. Alright, slowly upgrading. Might be someone else interesting to beat up since we are in a proper dungeon. Why am I even bothering to put that in quotations? Proper dungeon. Let's go find some folks to beat up. I mean, these folks don't have much health. They cast a silent spell. They make me feel somewhat bad, but I can recall back to Daggerfall. So all hope is not lost. I'll beat up a mage. Potion of Restore Power, you know? Not useless. I think I could take another one. We'll try. But that fucking quarterstaff... That quarterstaff does hurt. First death. Ah, shit. That was good. I was like, I think I could take another one. But that quarterstaff does... Go beat up this mage again, at least. You know, I'm looking forward to living in a society where future generations will have moved on to other memes.
Trying to do, it won't work.
I, like Bob Page, know what you're trying to do, Magenta Wolf, and that's distract me. Thank you, though. And, you know, they'll say other dumb things in chat besides referencing F or press F to pay respects. I wonder how many folks use the fucking F key and not even know what the actual reference is. Anyway. We'll pop by the temple after we, tell, Queen Abkey that everything's great. Thanks. Where's the temple at? It's on the way to the Mages Guild. We'll get the magical short shirt identified as well. Of course, you might be wondering, Grimith, you wanted time to pass in game. But yeah, you traveled there recklessly, and I'm like, you know. Time passed all the same. Hi. Alright. Must have just been like a poisonous blip. You feel somewhat bad, and then it was gone. I'll take it. I'll take the W. It's probably gonna be like a stupid fucking leaping short shirt that gives me... enhances the dragonish skill. Dark Brotherhood building, by the way. Give me my promotion. I am Evoker. I can remember when I was first deemed worthy of such an honor. My eyes did not leave the printed page for 3 whole days. We can access the guild library, everyone. Fuck yeah! Yowie wowie. The magical item merchant guy who I just talked to, he offers his services at the next rank. What a fucking pain. Alright, anyway. Short shirt of venom spitting, which levitates you when it's used. Because when I think venom spitting, I think levitate. Fucking game. What are you looking at? Alright, given the time... Give me a guard the... You know, this is going to be a rare situation where I'll accept a guard the guild one because I want to go to sleep. Now, memory serves, that guild will be open for me to enter at the appropriate time, even after supposedly closing, but I don't want to test that. I'm suspicious. I think I have good reason to be. So we're going to sleep for 6 hours. That's good enough. Outside, there's gonna be cries of vengeance. That was bizarre. I thought that was a human after me instead of a leftover who did not retreat into home for the night. Memories of when I was a kid, lobbing down, like, destruction attack spells down this fucking hallway, seeing save versus spell, save versus spell, save versus spell, and saying to myself, why am I playing as a mage? Why do my powers do nothing? Ah, good times. Good times. They weren't that good. Anyway, let me go ahead and use my shirt of venom spitting, which... Oh, isn't actually an attack spell, it's levitate. Right. Aha. What the? Fucking... That is something I did not miss about Daggerfall Unity. God, that aggravates me. I strip off my wrist brace now in a mixture of, like, amusement and frustration. Like, the spawn triggers for Daggerfall Unity when it goes to spawn, create, these people, it just does it, in this radius around you, and instead of, say, the front door where the thieves might come from, it's like, they crawl out of every nook and cranny. This is most egregious when you're sleeping in a tavern, and, you have all these human enemies spawn in the bedroom alongside you. It's like, no, you didn't set up, a bell net or anything at the door to fucking wake you up or anything else. Nope, there they are. Immersion shattered. Aha! We've come to kill you! As all the other carcasses lay around. I'll be right back. I'm gonna stretch my legs. Maybe get something to drink. Oh, yeah. put up my away message. Out of annoyance, that was a spur of the moment. AFK. Because of how this game handles spawns. My race brace back on. And then we will proceed to get mobbed by the rudely spawning thieves. Oh no, well, I'm gonna be able to handle 4 of them. It's gotta open for 3. Alright, see where the road takes us. Most likely to the cinematic where we die. This is actually a situation where the attackers do genuinely threaten me instead of abuse me. Well, we'll be better prepared for the rudely spawning. Ah, who am I kidding? We won't be better prepared for it. Because it's gonna happen all around me, instead of at the front door. This character is a little too incompetent. Can't quite do quick kills in combat to make that shit happen. The fact that 2 were there, for example. Not great. So I talked about this a lot during the Elliot Spencer run. Like the double or triple attacks that these enemies occasionally have. And how haunting they can be. Especially for characters who are not combat capable. And this one has limited effectiveness. The fact that these enemies also possess ranged weapons on top of it, I may have bitten off more than I can chew by accepting this guarding. I think I was still in the Daggerfall classic mentality of them all, like, spawning at the front door and then mobbing together so I could fight multiples together. And them not being in this advanced combat AI. Oh, and then there was one in here. Awkwardly so. I need them to do the attack before I can fight them. Need to bait them into that. Worried about being pincered. Oh, fuck you, game. Yeah, that was fair. Not a whole lot of... I know, if only I had a skeleton to help me fight and clear all these fuckers out. Not even an advantage. Them getting caught on the door frames like that. That's one down. It's an unfortunate helmet. We don't get to see the character face. A pity. We do have the potion of restore. Right. Good. So we can drink that for some extra spell points. I could also play the game better. Let's not get our hopes up, though. Could also not get screwed over like that. Let's also not get up our hopes. Elven Flail. That'll actually sell for a little bit, sure. Sob profusely in here. Oh. Shit, I have to load. That's the item they were looking to steal. now I'm the one who's stolen it. Oops. I was like, oh, piece of loot. Oh, shit. Oh, what's that? Magical short shirt? That smells like profit to me. We gotta kill this guy again. Again, if you get too far away from them, they might suddenly start launching into the whole, like, shooting arrows. Well, if they're allowed to spawn wherever the hell they want to in the guild, I don't see how anyone could properly defend this damn shirt. Mistakes were indeed made. Let's go ahead and pop that potion of restore power. I see. I think I ditched the other two in that hall. Fuck you. Shore power doesn't suck. We just got disappointed there. These people are gone now from our lives because I loaded the game. Which is good, because they're not standing around awkwardly at the very least. I'm not sure where the... Ah, there we go. Door frames does defeat the AI. You can see some cool shading effects in this room. Try not to get too distracted by those. You can thank Pango in chat. The beautiful lighting as we die. Curse you! I didn't even get a mutually assured destruction. This is our punishment. Back to this. Oh, that time you decided to do the triple. Well, fuck you too. Just go ahead and kill me. You might be like, well, Grimith, why didn't you save after you killed Thieves 2 and 3? Punishment for myself. Get better at dodging these bastards. Off to a good start. Their quirky navigation as far as door frames are concerned don't help. Or they're pinching to, like, do that backpedaling thing that the advanced combat AI does. Because I'm not sure if they're, like, lining up to shoot me in that circumstance. It's really a great, like, sucker play against me, though. Like, I'm the one who has to get close to them. And they're like, oh, let me go ahead and do my attacks. Hit me from that distance, fuck. What the fuck, game? Really? You closed the door, I can walk through it perfectly now! It's not the first time I've seen that happen in Daggerfall Unity either. That's really obnoxious. This is not what I wanted to turn this stream or playthrough into. Trying to get a W there on the enemy I knew was almost dead. Alright. You're gonna have to defeat these two thieves with this many hit points, Grimith. Come on through. Ain't no more door frames to distract us. We'll have like a wider area to dodge in the main hall. That's correct, no shield. I haven't found a suitable one for this character to equip. That's why there be no shield. This character cannot equip bucklers or round shields. They are forbidden shield types in the classmaker. Punch the column there. You're too close to the front door. I punched that, and you know, it might not be such a bad idea to have guards spawn in here. There's a thought. You know, that is a thought, isn't it? Actually having a harder time killing thieves 2 and 3 now than I did a few tries ago. Well, in the next reality, we will pursue spawning guards. Because that thought does amuse me. Of course, our final thief back here, we have 1 hit point. Will that magically allow you to whisk out? Not this time. There. Don't do that. That's rude. Oh, man. Alright. That's it. They asked for it. We're gonna give it to them. Come over here, thief. That's right, yes, you. Come on. Come on. Thief's like, no, I don't want it. Thief knows I'm trying to set him up. Of course, I assumed that would work in Daggerfall Unity, because it works perfectly fine in Daggerfall Classic. Stare into the fire here. During the luck-proof runs, we had a few circumstances, just to confirm that does happen, where you nudge the front door of the interior with a weapon and, guards vomit at it to say hi. The thief went to hide, knowing of my guard strategy. I was really hoping it was going to be 3 and not 4 of them. That was an unreasonable hope. I see that now. And I will not subject you all or myself to this quest again. Until this character becomes a bit more competent. cam. A decent damaging hit on me, too. Alright. Huzzah. Sorry, everyone. There. My shift ends at 3. My shift's over. I'm leaving. Goodbye. Ghost comes out, kills me before I make it back to the tavern. Have to redo that dance with the fourth thief again. Uh-huh. Yeah, I noticed that little bit of lag that denotes when an enemy is spawning in Daggerfall Unity. You can't fucking trick me, game. The ghost could have fucking paralyzed me and I wouldn't have had enough magicka to cast, my free actions. That was jarring. It's the daytime. You're supposed to leave. You're no longer welcome here. You only haunt the city at night. Those are the rules. That's how this game works. That's how Daggerfall works. That's the entire point. You don't understand your role. You're breaking my immersion. Fucking game. I tell you what. Well designed. Broadly feature complete. Of course, this fucking game also never wants to clean up bodies. Yeah, they never stood a chance against me. Haha. So, what did we learn? We learned I can't do that. And so, we're not gonna do the easy guard one. I say easy guard one. Very loosely. This is dangerous, I'm thinking about it.
I know what you're trying to do. It won't work.
Damn it, Lil, what are you doing coming here and upsetting Bob Page? What the hell? How's it going, Lil? Is that... Ah! Damn it, they thought of it. Nice try. Bob Page is a jerk. I agree. Alright, we shouldn't do this. We just had this conversation about how I shouldn't do this. I never learn. Again, I fucking hate how they spawn. It fucks with my head. The only hope I have of defeating these folks, as we've learned, is getting them separated and stuck in these doorways and engaging them on my own terms. That's what we've learned. And fighting them one at a time. Yeah, this is a protect the Honored Mage quest. We just did a Protect the Guild one. This character, Lil, however, is not very combat competent. Uh-oh. I normally wouldn't have a problem with quests like these, but this particular character, Minnie here, well, she's using her fists. She has some struggles. She has a -5 modifier factored into her weapon hand-to-hand damage. That's not great. I was expecting that to be a -3, but I'm presuming, like, how armor values are changed. Damn, Unity, like, changes the formulae somewhere along the way. So yeah. We can't use any other weapon types. We do have a speed of 70, so there's that. We do have a health of 80, but that has not proven to be sufficient enough with the killing potential that each of these rogue-type humans have. Really didn't want to fight two of you at once. I mean, normally in classic Daggerfall that wouldn't be an issue. They would stack together, it'd be beautiful, but that's not how this works in Unity. Well, there's the other one. It's a good thing they didn't try to cut down the apprentice whelp while I was distracted. It is. Enemies get caught through door frames, but overall they are better at navigating. With the advanced combat AI, they are certainly more dangerous. Me carrying things is a real problem with this character. Oh, damn it. Put that back on. Not that it helps, but put that back on. Wear that. We have a real weight issue, and I have forbidden myself from using a cart, so it's not really going to go away until we get stronger. What you up to tonight this morning, Lil? Hey, Daikami. Welcome to pain. We're not even doing that run. that was last time in Daggerfall Unity. It's rough going. See, this group of three, I'm handling this much better than I did that previous group before. That makes a real difference. The extra armor class we're getting. That. Alright. To the gym. This character could certainly join you there. She dreams of being a flyweight. That is the role of this run. Of getting her strength up to at least 60. I thought about maybe pursuing some vampirism, though I doubt I will. The Ogma Infernium Daedric artifact that provides a bunch of attribute points is also a possibility. It's in the cards. Leveling with her is, fairly slow. Certainly not as quick as I like. She's not a great magic caster. And her combat competence, well, we just saw how terrible her damage rolls are. From Noodle arm to Flyweight. Character's about to collapse, not from losing HP, but exhaustion. Anyway, the 3 hours already passed because we trained. The mage had disappeared. We were just waiting on beating up all these people. And we did. That's great. How much loose change do I have on hand? Only 243 gold. It's the, I know I don't own a wagon. I accidentally pressed the hotkey for a wagon. Apparently there's a hotkey for the wagon. So bulking up with armor will also end up being a rough thing too. Hey, let's identify this diamond, see how useful this is. Okay. That's actually something I can make use out of. Good. Grimith narrows his eyes. I need to save and load the game. That's how I get that out of my inventory. One moment. This is something that Unity will do, where Well, now it's crashed as I've tried to exit it. Where quest items will linger in your inventory and won't properly dump out of it until you close and relaunch the game. Glad to see that's still a feature, even in 10.19. Give me a moment to relaunch the game. So, combat, challenging, but I wanted to engage in that just so we can do some different stuff. That way I'm not delivering, like, scholarly papers. I couldn't tell you all the changes that have transpired since I started playing at, like, 10.4. Of late, with the most recent patching, magic item deterioration has been added, partially. So cast when, like, held items do deteriorate. They don't have a deterioration effect immediately on a re-equipment, and they don't do any deterioration, they don't have, like, periodic effect reroll. It's still the same constant thing. And also, Pango here has implemented enemy fall damage, which we haven't really seen it work in this run thus far. We're only a few hours in, and combat has been too harrowing for this character to really indulge in. Yeah, I'm thinking so. There are certainly times where I've booped enemies off into the ether, and, you know, it'd be satisfying to see them die. Oh, we can make that happen. You, of course, also have this toggle, which was added several versions back, where it's a switch that you can flip in the settings whenever you, like, launch the game, which gives you, like, hey, I can spit out all the valid quests for you, instead of you constantly clicking yes or no. I'm like, that's neat. We're not going to accept anything for the time being, though. This character needs a nap. Well, yeah, this character needs a nap. We're in Daggerfall City, Daggerfall. Wonder if that ghost is still out here. Improperly so. We did do a game relaunch, though, so we've seen bodies disappear outside. Well, enemies disappear who are outside. Look at the shading there. Position of the sun in the sky and everything. It's pretty neat. Look at how intense this character's face is, Lil. And everyone else who's just tuned in. I chose that portrait because I found it to be inspirational. Her hair kind of clips through the pauldron there. Don't mind that. Yeah, she's fucking ready to go. Probably could have cast some magic. But I didn't for training, but we're gonna do that now. Yeah, that's how she's bulked up so quickly. And it feels weird to do, like, a training in one particular, like, spell category with all of my magicka on hand and still not level up the skill. Stupid 115 spell points. Our advantages and disadvantages. The disadvantages are fairly minor, because I wanted to have the skill advancement dagger above average. So I just forbade myself all of the weapons except for hand-to-hand, which I put expertise in. And I had 2 more disadvantages, so I just picked up buckler and round shield for some minor points. Then we have athleticism, which is, really I could have taken the 4 points in that and put that in something like more magic. 2 points were spent on expertise. Rapid healing general is worth 4 points. Damn it. It's a good use. Good use of that, Halt. Good use of modifying that. Good use of your compulsion loops. Way to go. And then worth 6 points on the skill advancement dagger thing is the increased magery. 1.75 times. which does not make this character an extremely capable caster. Offensive magic is certainly a problem whenever you have 18% destruction. I wanted to lean on the idea of using Restoration and using the buff spells from that, but I looked into what it would cost to make like a work strength spell and cast that. It's not great for us right now. Damn it, Daigame. Gotta keep blowing through those compulsion loops. You know, if you subscribe to Grimith, you could earn 2 times the amount of compulsion loops, thus allowing you to make even more poor life choices, eh? Think about that. Perhaps the most compelling argument I've ever presented. I do dislike how bodies don't clean up in Daggerfall Unity. Well, some have. Others not so much. No, some have. Yeah, that's why Lil was on her 10-month streak. No, none have. Daggerfall Unity just likes to leave, like, trash littered around. I mean, how could you? How could you possibly consider it a poor life choice? Save over awkward laugh again. That seems fitting given the situation. We'll do another guard one. This is giving me potential, like, loot. This is fairly challenging for my character. And it's not like a boring training montage. And if it's 3, we can do decent. We can get some magic items that might potentially be useful. Not that saber, of course. I could have just rejected it and had to keep vomiting out different magic. I thought I was going to have a few minutes. Hold on, Elder Mage. Don't let them see you. I thought I was going to accidentally click on him and it was going to ruin the quest. It really does give the emote a whole new meaning. It's weird. I don't hate it. Actually got him to interrupt his own archery animation there. Feel weird punching around NPCs. I'm kind of concerned that I'm going to, like, hit them and cause, like, guards to spawn, but as we saw earlier, guards didn't spawn whenever I hit the front door like they would in Daggerfall Classic, so we're probably fine. Yes, stop in the name of love. That's their motto. Taking a few risks. It's nice to have some room to dodge, and only fighting one at a time. Well, makes that not too bad. And they're Nightblades instead of Thieves, and that's different. Which Steel Cuirass do I want more? This one? Or this one? You know what? I actually like the first one more. I'll deal with the boob plate over whatever the hell effect this has going on. The Steel Cuirass with cleavage. Didn't see you through the door frame until it was too late. Let's lure you back to a place where I would like to fight. Looks like 4 did spawn after all. That one just coming out of the door like that, or maybe I ended up closing it. Hey, don't be casting magic at me. Hey, don't be hitting me either. I'd rather you try to silence me. Take it back. Cast more magic. Remember, these enemies are equal to my level. Ow. Okay, this enemy has hurt me way more than the last one did. It's an unreliable thing. They're multi, like, attacks, and then how quickly they transition into them, I'm going to die. Sobbing profusely. I will not stop to heal. Until now. I had a little bit of pride in that. Pride. That's me. All full of pride. You're not a real adventurer unless you have cleavage. I don't know. I don't know, Will. Awkward laugh again. No, we'll stick with stopping profusely. Just walk around as an adventurer. Show bobs. All the monsters say as you fucking go fight them. You're like, what the fuck? The nerve of these fucking monsters, man. The guild was probably lying to you, and yeah, that dev sound. Come, step into my murder cage. Come warm your footsies by the fire. What am I doing? Diamond the Protector! Alright, one hit and the shield is gone. Glad I remembered the magic item I got as a reward on that diamond. Yeah. Last time. We can make some use out of that. You know, for one of the 3 fucking 1,000 hits the bitch is able to land. Because that's how the thief enemy types work. I love how I continue to bitch about that as I actively, like, engage them in combat, because it's my fucking fault I'm here. Because I decided to proc another one of these quests, and my reward's a magical saber. Which I certainly can't equip, but I still might be able to make use out of. Fucker. I don't want to be in there. This is probably the most use I've gotten out of an item providing shield. These are dark times. Alright, there was only 3 of them, though. It really is the guard at midnight that provides the 4. Our elder mage is back there. We did it. Yay! Thanks, shield. Dreams can come. One moment. Let's identify this. Just rolled my eyes in disgust. Iron Saber of Featherweight, cast when used slow falling. You know what? Where's that Elder Mage at? I know he's gone. Quest Giver. Happy birthday to the ground! Bam. Give me this back. What time of day is it? We need a nap. Before we nap, let's go hit up a pawn shop I know is here. I think it's an average quality one. It's okay, we're leveling up the character slowly. It's the Dark Brotherhood. You know, getting some valuable skill training in hand-to-hand. Should have been using the horse. It's okay. Everything is fine. It's still daytime. That's the jewelry shop. That's the General Smithy, that's the Daggerfall male. Well, we fought a barbarian earlier. That was the closest thing to a drunken brawl. It was a non-guild quest for the Fighters Guild, because I can't join it, because hand-to-hand's not a weapon. Pretty sure I could have sold that iron saber, but it deserves to belong where I put it. 43 encumbrance. Man. Kinda feels like the linguist playthrough. I didn't have much wiggle room to carry things, but at least I allowed myself a cart in that run. Have anything interesting on the shelves that I might, buy from you with my money? I mean, I can use a tower shield, but the problem is how much the fucking tower shield weighs. This would have been a situation where not forbidding myself the lightweight shield would have been fine. I know, right? This weak fucking character choosing to punch things. I mean, how much of a difference does that really make in the grand scheme of things? It does add to the badass aesthetic, I gotta give it that. Okay, Lil. Get that lurk on. Get your compulsion loops in silence. Holy dagger. Those are worth quite a bit. How's it going? Alright. The character definitely doesn't need to nap now, though. We'll sleep in this tavern. Ooh, excuse me. Don't fell on my fucking chair there. I'd leaned over to the side away from the microphone. And that ravaged my body, that sneeze. Whew. Alright, medical, mercantile, stealth, restoration, and critical strike. Not hand-to-hand. Unexpected. Vengeance! What are you people doing? Get off the streets! I said, get off the streets. There. We've successfully saved everyone now. We can go back inside. Drink a bunch of caffeine. Do I want to do anything else in the Mages Guild? Probably. And maybe not even on the questing front so much as elevating these skills. I would like to get access to buying magic items. I do have the rep to do that. But I think I need to have a magic skill in the, like, almost 40. Like 38, 39, maybe even in the 40s. So I really do have to train one. I'm gonna lean on the Mages Guild to do that. My poor character who easily tires. Right, just loiter out here for 2 hours, it's fine. Okay, skill trainer. Still haven't cleaned up the mess, what the fuck? You're fucking welcome. It's a shit. Okay. What am I only loitering for 3 hours? It's like I've never fucking played Daggerfall before. Like a fucking jackass. Any news? Huh, okay. Give me a room for like 7 days. Yeah, folks in this game do have mouthfuls of names. For the most part. I was just doing a name display, and look, we know what the old switcheroo is. It's not a great payment for the old switcheroo. We've got enough money. Too much, really. It's hard to carry. Lack of ambition may well be your downfall. Yeah, that's been the case in my real life. Thanks. No. Like that. How would you pronounce that? Cognac. Anywho. Warm up our toes. That way we get to listen to a different sound effect than the normal one. You're welcome. We were rewarded by getting a further away room, because you received noise complaints. Y'all need to really invest in a cleaner, guys. Just throwing that out there. Might be able to do 8 instead of 9, but I don't think so. I think it has to be 9. Yeah. You know, a situation like this is, when you think of the Fighters Guild and how you can just conveniently sleep and train at the same damn place. Obviously not our magic skills through the trainer, but you get what I mean. Perfect. Another 4. A 4, a 5, and a 4. Yuck. Nope. So be it. You know... I get it, right? I get it more than I get this asshole. I mean... hand-to-hand's not really a weapon, that's something everyone does when they go out to the pub at night. Like, what do you do? Well, I'm literally forbidden from using any of the other weapons in the game. Oh. Well, we got a spot right here for you in the Fighters Guild. Like, they look at the character's strength, like, maybe not. Maybe not let you in. No. No, maybe not. Like, yeah, I get it. I get it. Like, if some of the skills that the fighters, like, guild trained were also, like, valid skills for determining guild rank. We'd still be in business, because they train critical strike there, they train running there, they train jumping there, and we'd be in. We even have swimming as a minor skill. Like, that'd work, but... alas. And as it turns out, not really looking and developing the other weapon skills, as they're forbidden to me. I'd only be training them for a guild. The other things they care about are Giantish and Orcish, for determining guild rank, which... I mean... I'm not saying it couldn't happen. Just wouldn't invest a whole lot of money in it. Don't hold your breath. So something I noticed, Pango, in character creation, I don't know whether you did this or whether it was even like a change at all or just some bizarre quirk, is in the custom character creation, when I was adding like advantages and disadvantages, the skill dagger was doing like a blur effect as it transitioned from the old point to the new point. I've never seen it do a blur effect before. I don't dislike it, I just thought it was... I was like, huh. That's bad. I knew that fucking ghost is out there. It still scared the shit out of me. Fucking jump. Completely forgot that damn thing was out there. My fucking immersion, you're only supposed to be haunting during the... Well, it's night now, so... Sure, whatever. Oh, man. We're to cast Fuck You Spiders tonight. It'll make me feel better. This fucking ghost. Seriously. All was right again in the world. You see that? That's exorcism right there, bitches. Just fucking erase that ghost from existence. That's Grimith privilege right there. Erase that ghost like we've erased so many cards. Alright, this is kind of dull. I tell you what, why don't we go engage in some mischief that will get my ass killed. So I fucking start rappelling down a sawhorse. I mean, it'll be pretty dumb. Not as dumb as some of the stuff we've done earlier in the stream, though. That's a win in my eyes. Hopefully that's good enough. Right, so... New plan. Wait rest. Let's have some more in-game time pass. Where we are heading to the capital city of Wayrest. That's fine, let's go. Oh no! Ah. The gates open in like 35 fucking minutes. Whatever. Hurt. 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 Ah. Ah. At this rate, the gates are gonna open by the time we get up there. Alright. Now, of course, whenever we revisited Daggerfall Classic for the luck-proof ones, we had some fun with lobbing ourselves across reality. That doesn't happen in Daggerfall Unity. Which, you know, is not a bad thing. It's just not as exciting. The draw distance definitely does make Wayrest look better, especially the courtyard. That's why I bring up, like, Wayrest looking better. It's the whole courtyard area. You know, you don't have, like, the manor slowly fading into the, like, draw distance existence. You know, you can behold the entirety of it, like the little benches for decoration. Looks really nice. Why don't y'all have this door open for me automatically? You're like, it's not even 6. Sure. I'll probably not fail you. I am off to deliver a message to the King of Worms, which reads thusly. Fucking wagon hotkey. These fucking people playing Daggerfall Unity. So damn spoiled, I tell ya. All these hotkeys and creature comforts just lurking beneath the sea. Like, behind the code. What the hell ever. Oh. Anyway. Go ahead and cast a recall that I can only afford to do once. Man, that feels so fucking weird. Yeah, sure, whatever. What time do we arrive? Oh, I almost regret stepping across the threshold here. Also, it's pretty fucking green out here for skirt. Pretty fucking green out here, huh? I mean, I guess there is a lot of greenery, like in this particular section. You're not quite in the deserty section of Hammerfell. I guess it makes sense. Alright, I stand correct. I just didn't recall it being this green from last series, really. Damn it. It was right there in front of me all along. Oh well. Okay, there's zombies that are gonna pulverize me. Who am I kidding? There's bats that can pulverize me. We have to get past the locked door. I should probably sleep up there, though. Probably sleep outside, come to think of it. We're going back outside. That way I can just recall out. Instead of just running. I did say I would tell it to exit upon dungeon completion, but whatever. Good enough. Good, we got a little bit of climbing skill from our exploits. And a spider just died. All a part of my cunning plan. Thank you. Hope it doesn't take too long to beat past this door down here. Excuse me, pardon me, coming through. Beep beep. Alright, that wasn't terrible. Arrgh. Arrgh. And his reply. Done. Speaking of done, that's us. Okay, bye. Okay, he was like a pet bird who like makes noises there in the cage. Ta-da! Info. Befriend the Queen Mother of Daggerfall. Have some bracers. Thanks. Now, we're only level 4, so we can't quite progress down the quest line there, as we learned during the luck-proof shenanigans. If all the rain drops for limb and drops and gumdrops, oh, what a rain that would be. Standing outside with my head held up high. If all the raindrops were lemon drops and gumdrops. Oh, what a train that would be. Sudden fucking ambush of that train. I didn't hear that one coming at all until it was upon me. Anywho, I believe this is from the Queen Mother. Oh, yeah, fuck. Well, I mean, I am under no obligation to do this, but now I've consigned Minnesota to Castle Daggerfall for a while. I say a while, loosely. We had a lot of trouble with Castle Necromogon during the Luck-Proof V2 run. I kind of forgot the layout of the dungeon. And I ended up scouring the entire thing and all the other quest locations, including the trapdoor one, looking for those fucking burnt letters that I just had so much trouble finding. I think I did a reasonable job committing it to memory, though. My problem is that I have really limited killing power for this character, so my issue, if I ran Castle Necromogon right now, wouldn't be getting to the quest locations. It would be surviving. So we won't be going there anytime soon. Practical shop. Take this off my hands. Good enough. Oh, what do you know? This place isn't haunted. People aren't screaming for vengeance. What a time to be alive, everyone. What a time to be alive. You know, I don't really like the layouts of Wayrest and Sentinel too much. Sentinel especially is a really cruddy city. It's so fucking wasteful and devoted to the damn palace. And not much of the way of, you know, commercial enterprises there. Except for, like, cluster in the southwestern section. Wayrest also has, like, a huge section devoted to, like, the castle and the courtyard. But at least does have, like, some businesses sprinkled throughout. You know, it's not too shabby on that front. Daggerfall City has, you know, plenty of commerce going on, as do a number of the other large cities. Like, it shares those layouts. And the palace section, you know, is much smaller by comparison. That was very useful and meaningful commentary that you all undoubtedly delighted in. I could sleep for a few hours, or I could do a defense without magic. Or I could just train here. This fucking tavern layout again. What do I actually want to accomplish next? Answer might be getting to level 5. Answer also might be borrowing money from somewhere and doing Witch Coven quests. Do I really want to lean on the borrow money crutch? Wouldn't I feel bad? No. It took me some thought, but... I mean, it's their fault for lending me the money anyway. We'll totally repay them in the future. Now, because I did no planning for this run before this particular broadcast, I don't have another Witch Coven in mind to visit us to, except for the one that we visited in the past. During the Elliot Spencer Pain Has a Face series. Oh good, it's bright and fucking obnoxious out here today. Not a terrible music track, so let's get to it. I think I remember the location. If I don't, well, that'll be unfortunate. Of course, heading here from Houghton Court, which I hadn't realized was here, because I didn't have towns enabled. I ended up traveling, well, homes it was. I ended up traveling here from Tambourne. As I talked about during that series, like, it's on the same line, the Witch Coven, as Lysandus' tomb. And this isn't a bad place to do, like, Witch Coven quests, because you don't really care about your reputation here. Well, it does have a main quest dungeon, there really isn't, like, a meaningful location. I do recall there also being a dungeon by the coastline as well. We did some questing there for the Witch Coven. We're going on a field trip. Field trip. Field trip. Field trip. Ow. A field trip. Ow. 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 Mom, I keep hurting myself. That's nice, dear. I need to go up, like, northwest. It's true. They are definitely gonna hate me here in this province. We're siding with witches. Consorting with all sorts of hooligans. I'd have a much harder time doing, like, this trek in Daggerfall Classic. Even with Eye of Argonia for extra distance. You know, a nice opportunity to see the landscape, though. Particularly in spring. Well, yeah, it's first seed. We're not too far now. It hasn't been that tedious. I do like this music track. It wasn't like the last series, the Pain Has a Face run, where I loaded folks in the party bus, took them on a trip. I'm noticing that I'm using the phrase last series to refer to both the Pain Has a Face run and the Luck Proof runs. I don't know how I feel about that. We're going to be coming up on a cliffside here. Like a sudden precipitous drop of the water to the Iliac Bay. You know, it's foggy, you can sort of see the water. There you go. It's a foggy day. Can't see too amazingly far. But I mean, this is pretty amazingly far anyway, right? Witch Coven should be up here. On this ridge. There's like a copse of trees. Bunch of witches dancing. I know it would have been neat if I picked out a new fucking Witch Coven. But I still wouldn't have wanted to deal with any of the ones that are in a mound, so they're more aggravating to get to. And as this was a spur-of-the-moment one, this is the one that came to mind. So... there. There we go. You see it? Especially because I'm looking at it. The trees that don't match this environment. The wide clearing. Separate from the rest of the environment. The dancing figures. We did it, everyone. We win befriended witches. How's it going? How about you give me a kid delivery one first? How about you give me a kid delivery first? Fine, we'll go deliver this. Sure. Aldingberry? Why the hell not? And Lord knows I'll put a fucking anchor out here. Well, I can just easily travel to the Witch Coven now. It's not that big of a deal. I need to get this wall. Actually, what time of day is it? Oh, God. No, you just travel here cautiously. Get our spell points back. We still have to wait a few hours outside the Mages Guild, of course. Good, we weren't, beset by enemies for the sacred pure water. That's totally just pure water. No, Solo. That is a really stupid idea. Of course, there is the tedious travel mod, which, I've looked at. I've not bothered running. And boy, that sounds stupid to me. Why would anyone want to play with that? It's for immersion. Especially if you combine it with warm ashes, it can help the environment feel more vibrant and alive. It turns out that's not actually something I want in my game, tedious travel. Trying to remember where a person who spawns for quests would be in this layout. Well, that doesn't make it any less dumb or enticing for me to play. When the like, what is your compelling reason to convince me to do such a stupid thing? Let's identify, motherfucker. I guess, why is it that you get, like, a cubby hole to smith in? You're the item maker. You're important, man. Come on. We should treat you better. Yeah, like, can you even come up with any... Oh, right, it's back here. Right, I've done this plenty of times. I mean, this is Aldingberry. I ran this a number of times in the Elliot Spencer run. No, it wouldn't be fun to watch here. That's one of the obnoxious, asinine ideas that people lob in, but they would give zero commitment to actually watch. Like, you know, it would be fun, interesting, great, entertaining, enjoyable if you did this thing. And then I'll only partake in it, you know, tangentially by hearing that you did the thing, and never actually commit to investing the time to do the thing. Please. Like, it's not even, like, I'm not even, like, defending, like, this, like, my point of contention isn't even, like... So, there are games where you can do that and go through the world without using a fast travel system, and it's perfectly fine, because there's content everywhere. There isn't content everywhere. That's not how this game is designed. It's not how it functions. You know, you walk out of Satanin like you're playing Morrowind, and then you find, like, the little alcove you might discover while you're playing it, and like, oh, hey, there's the Mentor's Ring. You know, you go running down the roads and encounter, like, interesting, neat, cool things, or just, like, some sight that you've never experienced before. That's not how this game is designed. It doesn't function that way. I know, right, Fango? It's like... I certainly looked at snippets of those videos and like, oh hey, yeah, that's a thing that happened. That's a thing that existed. Did I? It's like Desert Buzz. You know what? Go to hell. You can go to hell, too.
Oh.
You also can go to hell. Kiss off? Alright. How can you help me? You can tell me where a bank is. Thank you! Thank you. How about the other one? Thank you! That's very courteous of you. I'm glad you chose to be helpful. Of course, the banks are gonna be fucking closed, and really, I should have just guessed that one of them was in the town center. Of course, the lock has nothing to fear from me because all the banks close at 3 p.m. Just came here to confirm that, and I'm also mildly spiteful. Let's see if there's any wonderful weapons for me to recruit here, guys. Oh, wait a second, I can't equip anything. Can't equip weapons. They're all forbidden to me. Oopsie doodle. Dwarven Saber, huh? Dwarven Saber, huh? What are we, level 4? We're level 4, yeah. I still have my scoreboard for my low luck run. I do. Whatever. Way to go, you passed the Is It a Challenge threshold. Good job. Kite Shield would certainly weigh less. Significantly less. We'll keep with the Tower Shield. I did buy it. Be loath to throw that money away. How's it going, Lady Magnesin? Wink. At least it's a different tavern layout. Let's have a nap here. Well, I wouldn't quite attribute this all to Daggerfall's amazing aesthetics. Don't give all the credit to Daggerfall here. Yeah. This is a facelift. I don't even have this modified further. Get all sorts of crazy, bizarre graphics and textures. You know what? I'm about to make you disappear. Behold! I am a god. Howdy! Hey, how's it going? You can trust me. I'm totally not here to abscond with immense amounts of wealth. Really. I would never do such a thing. Take care. Hugs and kisses, smoochies. We'll probably repay our loan in Daggerfall. Anyway, Daggerfall Unity Alpha 1019. How's it going? I mean, we just did that. Fine, let's do it again. Oxledge. Mages Guild. Yeah, that's pretty easy. What time of day is it? Alright, that's pretty easy. I'm not even gonna bother using the anchor to teleport back. It's unfucking necessary. So the reason why we're doing Quest for the Witch Coven is because I have an interest in a Daedra quest. Improving your reputation with a Witch Coven reduces the price of summoning for a Daedra quest. I have a strong interest in a specific artifact that we would be able to acquire. Yeah, sure, we'll engage in this trap. We'll go deliver this kid. The Devil's Helm Pub. Hawking residence. Okay. What is the most difficult run I've done? It'd be the Linguist playthrough I did. It's also the most popular one I've done. That was a spur-of-the-moment thing. I ended up taking a long break during that series for like 10, 11 months, I think. We're heading back to that game. A lot of kooky things happened during that run. Yes, pawn and child of the infernal ones. I'm a terrible person. Blah, 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 blah. Oh yeah, that's right. Right, I killed people. Of course. I forgot that I killed those people. They didn't matter to me. Ah, fuck yourself, Dark Brotherhood. I don't care. Where did you want me to go while I was here? Hawking residence. Well, Pain in the Face had the trouble. Elliot Spencer, you know, he didn't have a whole lot of advantages going for him due to the predefined character class. Bound to his 12 hit points per level, no magic. This run has been helped extensively by the support magic that this character's been able to cast. You know, and that's why I noted on numerous occasions that the run would have been easier, the Pain as a Face run, had I just played the Nightblade class that viewers voted for me to actually play during that first session, and I told them they were stupid and they made the wrong choice. Because that wouldn't have been as much pain. You know, Elliot was always going to have a problem just due to his low health points and the hit points and the fact that he could only wear leather armor. Like, that was a big hurdle for him. You know, for the disadvantages that the Linguist run had, of which were numerous, something she did have going for her was, well, we didn't really face issues with disease and poison during that run. And we certainly would have had more of a trouble with those. Had we been running her through Daggerfall Unity. Of course, Etiquette and Streetwise have more use, especially Etiquette for like pacifying certain monster types, and that's even with Daggerfall Unity unmodded. Didn't you say that was your home? Why aren't you out of my inventory, kid? Get out of my inventory. We're done. Our time together is over. Go away, kid. Alright, so that's fucking janky. Also, yes, I'm being attacked, I know. They hate me. So let me get this straight. The kid stays in my inventory until I go inform the witches that I've delivered the kid, so the kid should no longer be in my inventory. My kid now? I did not ask for this. Stop boring my viewers. Ah, it's gonna be easy. Hold on, let me leave this enemy behind. We're not even gonna bother fighting the enemy. We'll just leave them behind and ditch them. My boy. You have to travel pretty fucking far away to... You have to travel pretty fucking far away from enemies in order to be able to trigger the overworld travel. Quite frankly, it's an unreasonable fucking distance. Like, there's no hope of this enemy catching me. I've already forgotten the location of my bitching. Old Vanny. Wonder what the residence is. Might be this one. There you go, kid. Easiest delivery ever. Kid, you get out of my inventory now. Hey, how's it going? Thanks. I tell you what. Maybe we might do something more exciting like that in the future. I've been going for a few hours. Probably time for us to wrap up. I'm getting worn down. Seems appropriate. We only ended up having the one disconnection during character creation. I wouldn't do shabby. I had anticipated worse transpiring. Still might end up placing a call anyway, but I'll probably give it several more days. I've obviously got the stream I'm going to be doing on Friday. Feel it out. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be doing a Thursday broadcast, but I'm definitely going to be doing a Friday one. More Stardew Valley on the new map with Dan Taku. I'm gonna leave it there. Folks are responsible for finding your own entertainment. Take it easy.